a great value chain, no issues having to do with sustainability. Kwa many ebe faso ebetimi anya no all year round. And obaya who do be a staple e wo fie mu a dan dan na ebetimi anya bi.
Medasifa. The kind has to do with the distribution channels. Because last year, mango buy pa na me ko kofiase around Asante Mampong. And na me say me tom mango 20 cedis. Minia na me here taxi na me dia apartment so me say mom 5 na 2 cedis. One master bank bucket. Maybe if you Kumasi no who 20 cedis a go policy back to you. Sana e wodi de bu mo hu de mo fanya kra. Inti no senka structures and collected all these things the back rocket more. Na market no what that into distribution channels no what that into nya wona okope otofo ni ade ntika system no da ho ntika mangoes nebu in those enclaves you know the system will make sure say all those areas near product e be nyina ya begada at the aba a certain point at your moka because the cocoa ebu a cocoa for no extra go bebre because the distribution channel is there through cocoa board supervision near the end cocoa the other cocoa on how on nine you know say a boost cocoa no so too much am the befa enti I think nankasa no I was a holistic view about it na you want to strengthen distribution channels no and nan chenya I think that Menemo Kasa on a platform we should think of the link between industrialization and the agri because there were proper industries and nanka tomatoes boo na yetminyambi into paste and industries nanka and handler and some of these issues emma ebia banche no ebu but yenim kwaya ya pass use banche oba Asante regional ye kwafufu ni agro oko enkran ebia kenkeni ade eburo no ebu a nti yenim the first stage ya package the end user no ebetumi enya nti nka se yebetumi e process it to a certain stage the end year bankuna uhiade aya woto ya na wo de koye the fufu na opese wo this year ebia ya slice plantain no cassava no e process no in a way aston enti woto a ebia wodi so hye go na no wonu akra wodi so hye go few minutes na aba ice ne free ho now wodi egu wodro mu ewo enti I think say because we lack industries you know we also struggle with agri because so they can enya bampa harvester na yes so na you who be fanfa so it has to do with the storage system, it has to do with processing, it has to do with the distribution channels. Say aban bi se near brese obebo agrika that no me say ye hwe ne ye hwe
ye hwe na ya hwe any fan was say chance because you realize that we've been having conversations on should it be a private led initiative, a private sector led initiative, and I say it should be a government led initiative, and I say it should be a PPP, private public sector led initiative.
Me when they say aban no ye bibia enche na agegu say aban no ehye bibia se a entumi nyina and because of edu bibia political issues nipa na ye bone no ne kan kwa ye de afi obi bete say otumi on no otumi onya de ni yi o ka kan so ana e de so hweba it mean who say the government can create the enabling environment na afi the government through some institutions how do we call it mass work and then some other institutions that loan near the no obet me and even the 24-hour secretariat for example obet me created the avenue for private individuals to access some funds under supervision now one more year now buy no because I buy no interest because when me na die from Kwame Nkrumah time you know I buy no set up directly factories near there Edrigu and at least we're from history no you bet me created the enabling environment and for example for buy they be not come with creating the enabling environment for the private sector to thrive enti me hu ni say ka aban no inside aban na sabakomu no. Come, no, on creating the enabling environment. Now, on ma, 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 create some funds. Say the kind of napco near there. Let me say, Maslock near there. Private individuals able to be access it with a view say they will pay back for others to also be able to access it. Yet we had properly now the management of these funds, yet the man in Crophobia, one background no can be trusted at least. And I say even if we do it through the banks, KBS can know CBG and I say GCB, and they will do an independent assessment for whoever would want to assess it. I think that we will not struggle to succeed in that sector. That's maybe who know.
But by because you see, the air kind has got implications on the final consumer. Now, with Ghana and also with consumers, not say to the be a woman to me and said who say Diana be a ma a bit more crack as a woman to the be a sicamo sen would be an one of cost in the cake. It's got huge implications on a amount for sika, one a budget for Adriane. How do we deal with the ABA? How do we deal with some of these volatilities when it comes to agricultural production?
Yes, so you see, agriculture all over the world, has gone beyond just raw labor. I mean, basic subsistence farming. It has been industrialized. Let me put it that way. I mean, technology plays a role in areas in Junto, they're able to activate rain artificially. And it's a all-round production. We also have to think about things like irrigation, things like fertilizers, even some modifications to some of the species we have. Because species go into standard dry climate. Again, so everything started naturally. But we can modify it a bit. And yet too dangerous for us. And I think, if we have the right technology, in Soto, in Suanto, you say, you bet me, such food. In fact, China no woman Yakuku. China for it me better say soil here be the call.
Ediakuku.
I study the organism. The organisms in our soil. It me actually be the call. Ama China for Yakuku this year.
Yeah.
In the same way, we also have to go beyond just natural factors to look at how we can improve upon our lands, how we can improve on artificially on our climate, and how we can modify some of our species to withstand even bad weather. If we are able to do that, I'm not sure, say, you better akasafa this cocoa aba, mango aba, orange maya. Especially when we are not prepared to have strong storage facilities, any processing industries are able to be sustaining some of these things. It is to say we should rely on technology and we should be able to improve scientifically on the soil composition. Just recently, conference be with CSIR or Kumasi. Now they presented a group of research on water bodies, soil, and I made some of these suggestions. Say, look, Nakupon actually idea, but suddenly Nakupon eboma a manner to improve upon their beauty. No, Nakupon by idea mawa, you can also improve upon it. Abrafono I mean, why should countries like Dubai and other areas desert area Bobbery it me convert sea water to potable water. Na womo ehonchiro womo na womo dua grass and womo hotels near the Africa green all throughout. It's because they are using their brains. They are improving on their technology based on what they need. And so I think that for us, they depend on the natural things for quite too long. At the same time, I start say they are doing technology and our research and development sector must improve. And we should also think of retaining our best brains when it comes to technology and agri. Because Nema was tech for several years because of my academic journey. Now, what I realized is that first students, maybe now more abroad not before. To an extent, meaning some of my mates are one more every school, like one more year first degree, no masters, no one more year cry. In a abroad, no, one more do more transcript in and they will not come back. So if we give up all our best brains, how do we develop as a people? Because we should not joke with brains. Again, moved up. Very scarce. It is a obedient to be innovate, obedient to improve on technology. Because had the only political affiliation, they are not what the link. Even lecturing in our top universities become a problem. Well, one of our best students I know what tech. We could say, okay, our university of yes, Texas University. Or do or any MPhil, first year and I brought from Okoya and Wubuchianaka. I'm an idea. We would say, Obagana, or say, a best surprise me say, Obagana, only be ready. Nothing more than Sobaka, Robert and Fred. You know, the best brains in our technology sector, in our agriculture, it will be very difficult for us to deal with some of these things. But to end, what I want to say is that we should drift from natural ways of doing things and add some artificial intelligence and technology.